So today I want to rise to address a very grave issue, the resurgence of animal cruelty, specifically through the barbaric practice of cockfighting. Despite our progress in animal welfare and this cruel practice being outlawed almost 200 years ago, this disgusting spectacle has seen a troubling revival. Footage obtained by Noteworthy shows some of the horrific battles being held in backyards, as well as in purpose-built cockpits where the birds fight until they collapse. Those involved in this sadistic sport range in ages and backgrounds, including animal breeders, member of the Irish Defensive Forces and a foreign government official based in Ireland. This isn't just remnant of a cruel past, it is a blatant act of violence that inflicts unnecessary suffering on defenceless creatures for mere entertainment and profit. The animals are often drugged, equipped with sharp spurs and forced to fight to the death, resulting in horrific injuries and death. And I think this resurgence not only signals a disregard for animal welfare laws, but a disturbing tolerance for cruelty. The suffering and the stress these animals have to endure is inconceivable. And I think we really have to get real about the reality of animal welfare here in Ireland. On a number of occasions in here, this year alone, I've stood up and highlighted the cruelty faced by animals in this country. On Tuesday, 20th of February, at a commencement matter on dog breeding. 27th of February, I raised the issue of needing an animal welfare wildlife crime unit. On Wednesday, 6th of March, I raised the issue of the horrific conditions and cruelty faced by pigs and pig farming here in Ireland, or revealed by undercover work undertaken by the National Animal Rights Association. And we can look to previous years where I've raised the cruelty in the dairy industry, Dublin Zoo and multiple other places and organisations that we deem not only to be perfectly acceptable, but indeed bastions of Irish life. So Acting Leader, I want to know at what point are we actually going to have a conversation in this House, a House where we've historically hashed out difficult and often controversial topics, about the fact that not only do we have unfettered animal cruelty allowed to go unpunished here in Ireland, because our laws are not fit for purpose, we do not have a dedicated animal welfare crime unit, and our animal rescues are astonishingly underfunded and overworked, but we also have deplorable animal cruelty happening in our legal and state-sanctioned animal extortion industries such as pig farming, the dairy industry and live exports of unweaned calves, and plenty of others that you and I know all about. So once again, Acting Leader, I'm asking you to facilitate a much needed and overdue debate about the reality of animal welfare here in Ireland.
I want to commend my friend and colleague Senator Hoy for her valuable remarks in relation to cockfighting and animal welfare generally, and I want to say I support her concerns there. I'd add that I think our education system is probably an area where more stress needs to be placed on, respect for creation and for the animal kingdom. I think we've made a lot of progress in Ireland over the years in this area. It would be terrible if we were to slip back.
Senator Hoey raised the issue of animal cruelty, in particular cockfighting. I have to say I wasn't aware that there was a revival. I don't even think I want to even seek out any information on it because it's just so vile. But I commend you for raising it because it's something we do actually need to know, and we should get information if this is actually happening. And I commend you for your long history of raising issues in relation to animal cruelty, and an animal welfare debate certainly should be held at some stage. I think you've raised it under commencement matter. That's as far as you can push it personally. I think maybe a PMB or a debate in relation to animal cruelty would be very fitting, and perhaps that's something we could look into, maybe doing a cross-party PMB, because I think you would get a lot of support in the House.